All right, this is the Duke Miami film breakdown. Duke, very good. Shocker. Miami freaking sucks. Shocker. They are god awful. Jay Lucas is going to gut that whole roster and coaching staff probably. That roster needs to be gutted. They are awful. They don't care about shit. If you're watching this with your kids, turn it off because I'm going to let some stuff fly because Miami pissed me off that much in this film breakdown. I am a Duke fan, but I am a college basketball fan, and they are not a Division I basketball team because their effort is freaking atrocious. They play like shit. They don't give a shit, and they piss me off so I can piss on them because they just don't care about college basketball. We're going to break this down because Miami freaking sucks, and we're going to break it all down. Divine Ugochukwu, you're on my shit list with effort, and I'm calling you out, and you're going to watch this. We're all going to watch this together and just be like, damn, Miami is terrible, because they are. They are.
A Duke team 24-3, 15-1 in the league. Their lone loss a couple of weeks ago at Clemson. Their other losses this year, Kansas and Kentucky. Con Knippel opens the game.
Knippel, look, dude is playing lights out in the ACC. All year he's been really good. But he's shooting, I think, 40% from three in the ACC, 4 or 5 in this game, 20 points on 6 of 8. And look, the first play of the game for Duke is a cross screen for Sion James to get a post up here on the block with a smaller guard. But Tyrese Proctor kind of gives up on this a little too early. And then he tries to go back, but Sion James, you missed him. So Sion James is clearing to the corner, throw to Cooper Flagg, go set a down screen. Maluach sets a down screen. Good job by Knippel to read his defender, shooting the gap or shooting underneath, catch and shoot, 3-0 Duke.
The fact that Cooper Flagg recognized Con Knippel hit his first shot. Who does he go right back to? Con Knippel. That's maturity right there.
18 years old with maybe the highest IQ in the nation.
Wide open 3. Look, this film breakdown, Duke's going to have a lot of wide open looks because Miami just does not give a shit about anything. All right? This is a perfect example. This is why I'm pro Jim Larrañaga just quitting, because his team quit long before he did. And at least he's 75 years old. Setting a screen. The guy that's guarding Cooper Flagg is pointing to Ugochukwu to, hey, we're switching this. Points. Ugochukwu does not give a damn about you. He is going to do his own thing, and he's going to be in la-la land, and he's going to give up a wide-open 3.
He's listening. You think he's paying attention to anything you're saying?
I'm a loud talker, man.
We could ask him right now. Proctor driving, and Proctor's layup is good.
Wow. Who did Tyrese Proctor go right by? Ugochukwu. Telling you, this dude, this might as well be a Ugochukwu film breakdown on defense. Just a simple down screen, and then he's cooked. Just Olay defense, let Tyrese Proctor go right to the rim.
The Miami staff, the Miami players, our job is to really block it out and stay in the moment. Again, no official word. As Flagg sets up Patrick Gumbo.
This is the cross screen, down screen action Duke has ran throughout the year. So if Cooper Flagg uses this cross screen by Knippel would come off the down screen set by Pat Ngongba. But Cooper Flagg has option. He can go off the cross screen or he can reject it and come up off the down screen. And so he rejects it because his guy's cheating. He shoots up. Ngongba sets a really good screen. And then Cooper Flagg also does a really good job of curling this. By curling this, he attracts Lynn Kidd to guard him, who's guarding Ngongba, which now leaves the backside wide open. And Isaiah Evans' guy has fallen asleep and is not bumping the roll, so the lob is wide open, and Ngongba's just got to finish it. But Pat Ngongba played really good minutes for Duke otherwise outside of that one play.
4 national championship level team. You don't want any distractions. You don't want it to be about anything other than this team and their potential right now. For Miami, that information coming.
Divine Ugochukwu. So he tries to, first off, he fouls Tyrese Proctor to start this. Tyrese Proctor is trying to work to get himself open here as he's getting bear hugged. Gets bear hugged, rejects it, and then so he creates more separation. Gets the smaller defender off of him. Wide open look. Bang.
Donald's All-American freshman who's really come alive of late. Duke with 3 freshmen on the floor right now. A sophomore and a senior in James. Here's Foster driving and spins it home.
Really good take by Proctor. That's how long it's been. Really good take by Caleb Foster here. Look, he checked in early in this game, and he gets a first-half bucket. His first-half bucket since Duke played at SMU. So pretty crazy to think about. That was back in like January 4th-ish. And 2 points, but immediate impact by Caleb Foster off the bench.
I think it's also just a reminder, we talk about the reality of college basketball, that it's year to year in so many ways. I mean, you see the banner 2023, that was just 2 years ago. This is a Final Four team.
Straight line drive by Cooper Flagg. Nothing to really highlight here, except I'm going to highlight Yuguchuwu. You are in help side, dude. You're in help side. You don't even move a muscle. You don't move a foot. Your feet are attached to cement blocks. You make no effort. Just a little whiff, just a little That's soft. That is not Division I basketball. That's not Division I basketball. Jay Lucas is not going to tolerate you for next year's roster. Maybe that's why I'm a little irritated, because I see what Jay Lucas has to put up with going into next season. But newsflash, transfer portal.
Now, there's some form of stability that gives you at least a framework or guidelines or boundaries that allow you to establish a system that works going forward.
Well, Bathia's three makes it an 8-point game, and Evans' three.
Going under screens against Isaiah Evans is a certified death wish. Again, Miami sucks, right? Like, we can elephant in the room. Miami sucks. But my God, dude, you're so bad. You're so bad. Just no effort, no care in the world. You're getting paid money to play basketball. I don't give a damn that you're 6-21. You're getting paid to play. Paid. That's what you wanted. And your effort sucks.
I don't know if you want to take it that far.
I didn't know if he thought the shot clock was about to expire. He got that thing up quickly.
Well, had he not, he wouldn't have gotten the shot off because they closed hard.
Wow. Oh, Evans!
Microwave score. Isaiah Evans has earned more minutes. He has benefited from more minutes. What, it's 3 straight games now, or 6? He had 17 the last 2 games and 16 in this game, all in the first half. This time, just the hedge isn't up there high enough, and fouls a 3-point shooter, 4-point play for Isaiah.
Even some interior post passing, and then Maluach just wipes it all away.
7-2 eraser. Evans.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
That wasn't even bad defense. I didn't see this in the first couple of times watching this game, but the defender on Isaiah here cracks me up. Isaiah catches this, and I mean, he is smothered immediately. Like, hand up, like you're taught, but he still pulls it. And watch the defender right when this ball goes in. Looks right to the bench. It's like, well, I tried. I mean, you did, but you just can't let a shooter get a shot up.
Florida Gungba got set. Kidd was in position. Gungba gets his miss. And Kidd just bear hugs him as
Just great effort by Pat Ngongba here. Great effort. A kid that truly wants it more. Just got fouled initially. Stays with it. 2 guys are there. 2 Miami guys. They don't care about basketball. And one.
rolls it home. The freshman, Manassas, Virginia. Lead is 13 for Duke. 8-1 on the road. 15-1 in the league. Ugochukwu, get that outing.
Yuguchuwu can't do that against Sion James. Can't do that against really any of Duke's guards, but especially not Sion James. This is called good defense. Miami should take notes. Offensive player does a good job of creating an angle, gets the first step, but Sion James does what we call hustle, and he hustles back to contest this layup, and he blocks it out of bounds.
Out of here.
He never would have let me do it either.
Proctor, great bounce pass from Flagg.
Oh, God.
And Flagg foul.
That one, look, good block in transition for Miami. Again, Yuguchuwu kind of just Olay defense here. Just no effort to really stop Proctor. But luckily, his teammate is hustling behind the play. Makes a great block. Proctor gets blocked, but then ball watching lands right into Cooper Flagg's chest, and
Pass from Flagg.
he does the rest.
And Flagg foul.
At least it's not a turnover.
I mean, technically it's turnover, but I get what you're saying.
Whatever.
Evans, Evans drills.
And what's crazy about this set right here is Duke has torched teams, especially Miami in this game, but all teams this season in the flare screen. It's well documented. Shout out to BR Hoops for using my tweet talking about Isaiah Evans off of flare screens for Duke. Here, Duke is slipping this flare screen because they think Miami's going to really attach to this and counter it. But they don't. Lynn Kidd just got paid his money at Miami. He's like, thank you for the bag. I'm just not going to play college basketball because this is a slip screen by Maluach, but he's giving no effort in Lynn Kidd. And then whoever's guarding Maluach is obviously off of him for a reason. And so it's a slip. It's a slip off the roll and a wide open shot for Isaiah, who wasn't even supposed to get this ball because it's a slip screen. But Miami doesn't play defense. God, they suck.
Evans drills it. Just the space they take up, the attention that defense is out.
Can't tell I hate watching bad basketball. I hate watching bad basketball. In Miami, God, y'all suck.
Have to pay him.
Yes. Look, it almost makes it to the point where you can play 404. Oh, boy.
Gosh.
It's like this would happen. Really good players make bad teams pay on the dumbest things. I can't even do a film breakdown on X's and O's. I can only do a film breakdown on effort. Switch this. I'm coaching Miami right now in this film breakdown. Get out there. He's already at 3. I would rather you tackle him into the stands and create a malice at the palace situation to show some sort of effort than just to give this open with no contest at all, if I'm a Miami fan.
Gosh. They are given
the fact that, like, you fought for 20 minutes, but to do that for 40, it is consuming in a variety of ways. The cumulative effect of Duke's length, the pressure they put on you with so many weapons on the offensive end, I think that's ultimately what wears teams down.
So James with Evans, Knipple, Flag, and Maluach.
Really good set to start the second half by Duke. Duke's ran this a few times this year as well. It's just the first guy is Isaiah. He's coming off an Iverson cut. So once this pass goes to Cooper Flag, that's the cue for Isaiah to go off of Maluach. So the timing's there. Flag catches this. The first read is Isaiah Evans off of an Iverson cut that turns into a back cut, and good initial help defense by Lynn Kidd to play big. Pass isn't there. All right, so now we're going to go off of the flare screen action. And then now Sion James comes off the flare screen, gets downhill because he's a big guard, reverse layup, 2 points for Duke.
Kevin Love looks great, too. He was at L.A. when he was a freshman at UCLA. How's he lost weight since his freshman year?
If Knipple is hitting a 3 off the bounce, off the dribble, it's night-night. I don't think he's hit many of these this season. Like, I think you can count on one hand how many times he's hit off of a left-hand side step dribble, pull-up 3. If he's hitting that, that's night-night for you.
There's a little bit of everything. But I'm talking about leading scorers.
State McRae wrapped it around for a bad miss by Bethea. Flag driving. Flag fouled. Flag finishes.
Who fouled Cooper Flag there? Who was playing defense? Oh, that's right. Number 99, Yugachuwu, 3-point play.
The other advantage that they have with Maluach is you don't really have to help. You don't have to double really at all. But you don't really have to help. You just contest the shot. It's a tough shot. You don't overhelp. You get the rebound. You run out and go.
James thought about a 3. Drives it. Maluach tries to tip.
See, Maluach right there, buddy. You just got to be big. You got to catch those. That's a great pass by Sion. You got to come down with that. So initially, it's a cross screen for Con Knipple. He's coming through. He's cutting. I think it's flex, actually. Let me go farther back. Pretty sure Duke runs flex right here. Yeah, it's flex. So cross screen for Knipple. Here comes. Now it's a backside lob for Maluach, but it's not there. So here comes Sion James. He catches it. Now he penetrates. 2 guys on the ball. Common's calling for it. And it's not terrible pass. I've seen worse passes. He's 7'2". He can grab rim by standing flat-footed. You just got to come down with that. Don't try and tip it in. Come down with that, catch it with your left hand, keep it high, and go back up.
Tip it in with the left hand. Started the game 0 for 17. Evans 3. And a rare miss. Just his second of the game from 3.
Effort, effort, effort. You could chew 10 rebounds. I'll give him that. But when, Duke's not playing the hardest they are defensively because you're Miami and you suck, you're going to get some few offensive rebounds. And when Duke scores 7 points, there's going to be some that come off the rim, just like this one. But this one, you don't box out because effort is not there with you, 99. Effort is not there with you. You're just ball watching. You're an undersized guard. There's no reason why you should never find a body. You have to find a body. You're undersized. Your guy just goes right by you and gets the freaking rebound and goes to the free throw line because you don't have the effort it takes to play at this level. You don't. You don't.
And a rare miss, just his second of the game from 3. Knipple cleans it up and gets in the SEC tournament, NCAA tournament, end of the year.
It is wild.
Here's Foster. And if Tyrese Pryor.
Look, Duke's going to need that from Caleb Foster in the near future. It came out that Tyrese Pryor has a bone bruise. Tell you what, Caleb Foster from 3 these last couple of games, man, it's been confident. It looks very clean coming off his hands, too.
Kid misses. I'm just thinking about what's the funniest possible giveaway. He misses 2 free throws. You get a free gym membership.
1, great fast break by Duke. 2, terrible fast break defense by Miami. So go pitch ahead. You can choose who's playing 2 people. All right. So I'll give him some sort of the benefit of the doubt here. But you're also the closest man to the ball and the guy in the corner. So yes, I'm not expecting you to pick off that pass. But I'm expecting you to put a hand up now that you're the closest defender to close out. You're letting a guy that's shooting 3 of 4 on the game, who's going to have 20 points in this game, hit his 4-3 of the game because you just don't put a hand up on the shooter in transition. It's baffling to me. It's baffling.
He misses 2 free throws. You get a free gym membership. Cut nipple.
Try things, too. Look at the length at the top of that zone, though. And just think about passing around that.
I want to see some diamond and 1 in the last 7 minutes. Maluach flush.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating to you when I say this is the worst help defense I have ever seen in my entire life. My entire life. Yuchu sucks at college basketball, and I don't think it's because of his talent. I think it's because of his effort, and this is just shit. This is dog shit. I have never seen this where, hey, you're supposed to bump this screen. You're a Division I guard. Bump this screen. Where the hell are you going to put yourself underneath the rim? Are you freaking insane? What is your thought process? You deserve to be put on a poster because I have never seen a cross-screen guy that's playing defense and you don't bump. I'll give you, you know what? You don't bump, you stay attached to your guy. Fine. But the fact that you purposefully almost move out of the way to let the 7-2 guy just catch it cleanly and put you in the rim is mind-blowing. That should be an investigation. I'm not even exaggerating. Maybe I am slightly, but that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
You understand when you consider the fact that your entire identity as a student athlete, maybe not everybody, but your entire identity is kind of rooted in what you do and the outcomes you can create on the basketball court. It's tough.
Going back.
Just fantastic defense. These last 4 clips, the previous one, this one, and the next 2, calling you out, 99. Just, I don't care what the score is. You're in the blowout for a reason because the coaching staff needs you to be out there because of your lack of effort, I guess, previously. I don't watch a lot of Miami basketball, especially not since Jordan Miller left. I can see why you're out there in the dog days of the minutes because you give no effort. This is just shitty defense, dude. Are you kidding me? Don't even get touched on the screen. You're jogging behind the play, and then it's a layup on Duke's end because you just have no accountability. You have no accountability. This is the worst effort. You are the worst defensive player I've ever seen at Division I basketball in the ACC.
Basketball court. It's tough.
Going by a nice little wrap around. 29 minutes played. I know Bill Courtney really appreciates that Lynn Kidd did the work to get on the floor.
Take him one-on-one. That's what he gets. Put him in a blender. Put 99 in a blender because he don't want to play defense when it matters. So embarrass him, Caleb Foster. You know who's not pouting? You know who's not pouting in these garbage time minutes? Caleb Foster. He's playing hard, and he just embarrassed you on your home court.
See him labored a bit as the game's gone on. Foster, another.
Tyrese Proctor out. Left knee injury. Has not returned to the bench.
Sheffield for 3.
And that's how this breakdown is going to end. Cam Sheffield, the dude that transferred from Rice, I think it might be his first bucket of the season. Just dot your I because you're too lazy to put a hand up on him. Scholarship player. That scholarship would not be in your name the day after this game if I was coaching. That is just absolute bullshit. Jay Lucas has a lot of work to do when he goes to Miami, and I bet you him and 99 are going to have a conversation that he won't be returning next year under Jay Lucas because he does stuff like this. That is not winning basketball. That's why Miami is 6-22. This was your Duke-Miami film breakdown. Obviously, I'm a little triggered by some poor effort by Miami because I am a basketball enthusiast, and that's just bullshit that what we just watched from Miami. Great job, Duke. Hey, great job, you guys. Continue to dominate your opponents. Miami, you're a disgrace to college basketball this season. Jay Lucas, you're going to do big things in Miami. This won't be your team, hopefully. Look, we got a big one Duke does Saturday, and I'll bring you that film breakdown, and hopefully I see a little bit better hustle from the opposing team against Duke because, look, this Duke team's legit. You can't just have a walkthrough against Duke or you're going to get blown out of your home gym. So that's your Duke-Miami film breakdown. Give me your thoughts on what you just watched. Pro Duke, anti-Miami, both. And I'll see you guys in the next video.